Hello everyone, this is Rand here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 2013, and we were playing in northeast Iowa. Just sitting in the truck here refueling it, and we're going to head up to the back field here where I have started planting something back there. I don't recall what now. I think it was canola. Yeah, I advanced time to the next day here. It's now 7 o'clock in the morning. Nothing is ready to harvest yet, unfortunately, so do some more planting while we wait. Also, that Crone service trailer I had, I got rid of that. That thing was a disaster waiting to happen there with the errors in it, so went back to my trusty old dual, or the two carts there, separate fertilizer. Also, I could not get that Crone one to put fertilizer or seed into this thing for some reason. I'm not sure what was up with that, but anyway. There we go. Yeah, I went around the field a couple times first, so that's all done. Now we just gotta play up and down the field simulator here. The cows did really well during the night until they ran out of mixed rations. Let's see. Yeah, basically all the money we have at the moment came from that, so I went past it. Made like $130,000 off the milk we had. And unfortunately, we didn't get the max amount either because we ran out of mixed rations. We got 0 mixed rations. There's a little bit of silage in there at the moment, and a little bit of, well, quite a bit of straw, I guess. But we're not going to have quite enough. Oh well. Rid of this here so I can actually see. So yeah, I'm definitely waiting for the grass to get ripe. As soon as it gets ripe, we can definitely hop on to making more mixed rations for the cows. Also, from when I used this last time, I shrunk the width a little bit to 20 meters. As you can see, last time it left a little bit here and there, a little bit too wide. I think it was like 21 meters, so I just bumped it down to 20. You know, still quite wide, you know, 20 meters of seating capacity there, so. Yeah, that little grass field we got definitely wasn't enough to handle the cows we got, so. I did recreate a course for it, so the course is now covers the entire field, or at least the majority of it anyway. So that should help a little bit. That pretty much waiting for the crops to get ripe at this point, and while we wait, I figure we'll plant some more. Actually, I didn't even look, what am I planting here? You do that in a minute here once I turn around. Found that, you know, the best way I use this seeder, I just leave the seeding part on, and I just turn off the fertilizer when I get to the end, obviously. Because seed, it will not use any seed unless there's actually a spot missing somewhere. And yeah, with this seeder there might be a few spots missing here and there, but for the most part it doesn't use any seed when I turn around. Speaking of seeders, comments from last episode, Hunter was wondering what multi-fruit planter sowers I use. Well, this is one right here, and I've actually modded this one so it supports soybeans and oats. And I've also got the Planty Center corn planter, row crop planter. I've got soybeans on that one that I've added. Mainly I'm actually using the multi-fruit add-on, which is, I believe, supposed to add the crop types to the seeders. So technically you shouldn't have to have a multi-fruit seeder to do multi-fruit. At least that's my understanding. I know it works for the trailers, at least it seems to anyway, and the combines. Oh, 1972 TRS. That's an interesting name. Loves the Spirit of 76 Case 1570. Apparently he grew up on Case tractors, and Case is all we have ever owned on the farm, so okay. That's a lot of Case. Should get green, they're better. Nah, I'm just kidding. Gray Farmer was saying I probably meant each part of the boom for the sprayer when I was talking about the individually controllable sprays. Now, I was referring to the individually controllable sprays, to my knowledge. I may not be 100% right on that. I was talking to somebody about that a while back, like I mentioned last episode. If I got it straight, I'm pretty sure they said each spray was individually controllable. But that's being used, by the GPS itself. So the GPS, with the rest of the controls, is obviously actually controlling everything. It's not actually the farmer that actually has to do anything. Technically, the farmer doesn't even have to really drive the sprayer. Pretty much just set the GPS up, and away you go. I mean, current sprayers... That's some interesting lag there. I'm not sure what's up with that. Something just happened. Huh. Weird. Yeah, anyway, I was about to say, the sprayers, pretty much, at least to my knowledge, all of them all have controllable booms. So each boom section can be turned on and off individually as needed. Now, something got laggy all of a sudden. I don't know what. Tyler was saying the Rotogators and John Deeres are the most common here in Alabama as well. Yep, must be about the same as where I live then. Majority is John Deere. I'm going to just put a guess in and probably say 75% is John Deere. That's just kind of off the top of my head. Like I said, you do see an occasional New Holland, a few cases, and a few other odds and ends here and there, but yeah, it's pretty much John Deere. Oh, Tyler was also saying it is each spray, so that's what I was just talking about there, that it is each spray according to him. Oh, and Tubby was leaving a comment as well. Case makes a sprayer with something called aim command. That sounds interesting. Okay, now what's up with this lag here a minute? I'm going to see if I can sort this out. Anything going on? No, nothing's really going on. Seems fine from here. Anyway, he was saying aim command where if the booms overlap, then the spray nozzles would shut off for the areas that overlapped. And yeah, that's kind of what I was referring to there. Now you do have to get nice and close with this, I found. And if we do it right, we should be able to fill both of them here. Whoa. Yeah, you can actually drive through the this seat, or at least the fold-out portions of it. Refill the cart. He was also saying in real life the spray would not be visible unless it's really windy. And the sprays mixed with the chemicals would be purple. Okay, that's interesting to know. Never actually seen purple. And usually, at least where I live, you can almost always see the spray. It just looks, at least to me, looks clear. Although it's actually, well, I should say clear, more of a dark color. So it might be purple then. I was going to say dark. It looks more darkish, but that could be maybe a dark purple. Jeremy was saying I should start silage. Probably not. There is actually no biogas plant on this map. There we go. No, that's refuel. I really don't need fuel. I need seeds. Come on now. Where's the seeds? I've refilled off this thing before, so I know it works. That's refuel again. Yeah, that is the refuel too. The only thing I can think is I'm probably not close enough. You do have to be pretty close with this thing. It is kind of picky, which is probably why I didn't like that Crone trailer. Try folding it up once, maybe I can get a little closer. There it is. About time. And Hunter was saying I should try the New Holland quad track. I'm assuming he is referring to... A lot of money goes down there. Speaking of money going down, I would like to purchase a couple mowers before it all disappears. Oh, let's see. Ah, yes, the New Holland 9060. It's not the greatest looking tractor. It's not terrible, but definitely seen better looking ones. You can check it out, maybe. 335,000. Might pricey. Now, well, we could afford that one. New Holland T9. $1. Oh, let's see what's there. There was something else too. The Ford. Someone suggested I should get. Oh, here it is. Ford 84.6. 230 horsepower, not too bad. Probably replace one of our Massies with it, maybe. I'm thinking probably one of the first ones to go is that 8120 we have. Looking at the script errors and stuff, that one's a disaster waiting to happen as well. Okay, I don't know what was causing the lag, but it seems to have gone away. I don't believe I've added any new equipment to the map, so that shouldn't have affected anything. I think it must be something going on with my computer. That's probably the only thing I can think of at the moment. It's probably doing something else maybe, or who knows what. Maybe it just needs a good old reboot. Nothing like a good reboot to fix a computer that's crapping on itself. On a real life note, farmers in my area are starting to harvest the wheat they have. Some fairly nice looking wheat out in my area. Hasn't been nothing to damage it yet, so it looks like it's all standing nice, straight and tall. Nice golden brown color. Ah, there goes lagging again. Interesting. Could be this cedar, but I've never had any issues with it before, really. Yeah, it's definitely kind of annoying. Yeah, we got a good half the field planted already, though. I do notice there's like a lot of little missing spots here and there. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm thinking that's from the cedar here. Go in the right direction. For some reason it misses little spots, and the only thing I can assume that's what that is. Can't tell if I'm missing any spots here or not. Good side of things, the recording software says it hasn't dropped any frames. My game definitely is losing some somewhere. Okay, yep, we'll be right back after I can see if I can look into this then. Okay, folks, and we're back. Seems like restarting the game has fixed it so far. Not sure what was going on there. I did also pop open my GPU monitoring software just so I can kind of see what's going on. It definitely makes a difference if I look this way. That makes a major difference. Kind of to be expected, I guess. There's a lot of fields planted over that way. Oh, you know what? I just realized too, I was going to mention what I was planting here. Canola. Happened to look at that when I was getting started back up here again. And my GPU isn't working that hard according to my monitoring software, about 60%. That's something hopefully they'll maybe change in the next versions as well. You know, Farming Sim has never been particularly good at being efficient. I mean, obviously I got a lot more GPU there it can use, so there's no reason it should be lagging. More of a limitation of the game, I believe, than the limitation of my equipment. And technically, yeah, according to this, it's actually only using one GPU as well. I've actually got two GPUs. So obviously it's not capable of using multi-GPU support. It's kind of a pity. Not sure why it stops like that every now and then with the GPS mod. Not sure why it does that, really. I guess I could actually have it turn for me as well. Although I've never quite figured out its rhyme or reason why it turns. Sometimes, you know, click it, it turns right away. Sometimes you gotta click it 2 or 3 times for it to turn. I'm not sure why that is. I never really used the auto turn feature a whole lot with this GPS mod. And there's obviously all kinds of other things it can do here too. Yeah, whatever all this other stuff is. No idea. I pretty much just use the basic function of it. Got the nice red and green lines, follow them. That part there is where you start needing the GPS-enabled planners as well that can turn on and off each row. I'm not sure if they do it with this type of grain planner yet. I know the corn planters they can do that with. I'm not sure if they do it with this type of planner or not. Yeah, with your corn planters, you know, when you get to end like that, rather than overlapping, it can actually, you know, shut off each row individually. It's all, as far as I know, controlled by the GPS, not the actual farmer himself that really is doing it. No offense against the farmers here, but it's pretty much getting to the point, at least with the GPS anyway. Don't even need the farmer hardly. Just have the farmer get in, start the tractor up, start the GPS up, and tractor pretty much drives itself. At least depending on the setup and what's going on. That'd be a scary setup. Put a combine out there with the GPS and no actual farmer in it. It'd be kind of scary. I hope nothing goes wrong, that's for sure. Yeah, I know that the capabilities of the GPS-enabled equipment now just seems to be getting better and better all the time, what they can do with it. And like I was just saying, or earlier what we were saying about the sprayers, corn planters, all that good stuff, or maybe not so good stuff, whatever you want to call it. Basically plants overplant in one area, saves on seeds, all that good stuff. I think it was the same person I was talking to the sprayer about. They were also saying the seeders, they can actually detect if you missed a seed. And with his new style, I'm not sure if it's out yet or not, if they're still working on it. I have no idea on that, but you can actually go back over that area and it will replant any seeds that were missing without actually planting seeds that are there. So it doesn't just completely replant, it just, wrong key. It doesn't completely replant, it just replants what was missing. Thought that sounded kind of interesting. Sounds expensive, too. Yeah, so basically if you have a problem with your seeder and it misses a bunch of areas or something, you can go back over it, and rather than replant everything, it'll simply just replant the seeds that are missing. And yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if that's out or if that's just something they're working on. No idea there. I don't keep up on all that interesting stuff. Too bad you couldn't actually see the level of the fertilizer in that cart somehow. I guess if I disconnect I could probably tell, but it'd be nice to be able to see it without actually having to disconnect. Definitely seems like the fertilizer runs out first. I've definitely noticed that. Doesn't really surprise me, I guess. Like when we get to the end here, the fertilizer is definitely overlapping, whereas the seeds actually do not in this game. Seeder doesn't, replant the seeds. Whereas it will refertilize an area that's already been fertilized. Okay, just about have this field done. We'll probably call it an episode there. I don't think there's anything else we have to do other than wait for the crops to grow and start harvesting. And there we go. We are all set. That's going to be one nice big field of canola. Like I mentioned a few episodes ago, too, when I did the grass, I did plant some grass all the way around this field as well. Otherwise, it did pretty much come right up to the trees there, so now there is a nice wide area of grass there, so hopefully no more combines getting stuck, or cultivators getting stuck, planters getting stuck, all that good stuff. Okay. Let's see what's here. Just want to take a look at these soybeans here. Nothing growing here yet. What we can do, and normally I show growing the crops, or normally I grow the crops off screen a lot of times, but maybe, you know what, we can do that on screen. Got a couple minutes yet, maybe. Well, not really, but close enough. It's advanced time and just see what happens here. One thing we can look at is the oats down here. I think those are the closest to being ripe. Oh, a nice beautiful blue sky up there with some clouds in it. Yeah, there's the oats. They don't look too bad. They more look like weeds to me. I believe this is the new oats texture I have. I don't think I've actually seen this myself yet, so... All machines and tools from Kramer are currently on sale. Is there anything we need? I doubt it. Definitely don't need one of those. Apparently that's considered a Kramer. Well, I don't think there's nothing we need. Oh, hey, our oats are ready. Or starting to get ready anyway. We'll see what happens. I'll drive this tractor back. Oh, the canola sprouted as well. That was quick. Guess I got that planted just in time. Give all the fields a minute to update here, and then I'll take a look at the map, see what everything looks like. Like I said, I'm definitely waiting for the grass to get ripe. I kind of want that entire oat field ripe as well, so I might advance time a little more, see if I get the entire field ripe. It doesn't seem like there's wither on this map, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Or at least let me put it this way, I haven't had anything wither yet, so... Seems like it's so dark from in this cab. That's at least one of the things I've noticed about this tractor. Oh, let's see what the map looks like. Oh, just that's all that's ripe? You're kidding. That don't help much. Okay, advance time some more. Ooh, this, soybeans looks like they got a little riper though. We can take a look at them. Not sure if anybody's seen this yet. Well, I think you guys have. Again, I've replaced the soybean texture here with that one off, I think it was FSUK. Supposed to be the more realistic soybean texture. Not entirely sure what this is. That doesn't quite look right to me. But this definitely looks like soybeans. Aw, crap. Rain's moving in. Well, that's fine. I guess we don't got nothing to harvest yet anyway. This is probably commonly what I do off screen when I'm waiting for crops to grow. I just kind of wander around, look at them, kind of check up on them, see what's going on. Yeah, nothing else getting ripe yet. Oh well. Crops need to hurry up and get ripe here so I can end this episode. Oh, if we're looking like it's raining out, it sure doesn't look that bad out. For those of you who watch my Professional Farmer series, when it rains, it really rains and looks nasty and dark and dreadful looking. Also, I was going to mention as well, I just remembered this, I was going to say the straw bales we got. I think I mentioned it's like, we got more than enough straw bales to last us a long time. Well, after all the straw I've put in the cows so far, I've come to the consideration I think we need a lot more straw bales. So, I've burned through a lot of these things already. There's quite a few here yet, but compared to what I had, I think I've gone through quite a few of these. Oh, we got some grass that's ripe up there. Oh, grass is getting ripe around here. It looks like it's updating again. If I wanted to, I could take the time and mow around them fields where the grass is ripe, but that's okay. I really don't care that much to do that much work. I'll just wait till my main field is ripe again. What's the weather forecast? Oh yeah, rain today. It's supposed to be sun tomorrow though, at least. I just happened to notice something too. It shows the... Oh, the rain stopped. It shows the carts here on the front of the truck. That's kind of weird. Oh, yes. Okay, now we're talking. We got large bits and pieces ripe. Yeah. Still not all of it's ripe, though. That's kind of annoying. You know what I think we'll do, folks? I'll call it an episode there. You've seen a bunch of the crops get ripe. I will probably fast forward time some more, get those stripes here, get them ripe. Like I said, no wither on this map, so I shouldn't have to worry about it. Otherwise, that's going to be kind of annoying to harvest. Yeah, I'm not sure why it does that. I'm thinking I probably really need to start a new save game, but like I said, I really don't want to. Got a lot of work into this map already, and that kind of take away from it a little bit. So, getting to be a little bit of a long episode. Anyway, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.